Hey up, it's me, Mr. B, YouTube's best kept secret. So a little while ago, I'm sat here, and if you hear a bit of noise in the background, by the way, my window's open. It's hotter than Satan's gooch here right now, so I need a bit of air, so I apologise for that straight off the bat. But anyway, I'm sat here enjoying my night, and I see a text from Jason Schreier going on about Watch Dogs Legion, and the first thing that came to mind was, Watch Dogs? Again? Really? They've screwed it up twice. The first one was meh, the second one was boring as feck. Why would they bring out another one? So I thought, well, curiosity got the better of me because I am a gamer at heart. So, like a good old gamer, I put on the trailer, just a quick reveal trailer, see what it's like. And all the way through, right, as soon as I pressed start, the first thing that ran through my mind was,
this had better be fucking good.
And you know what? It bloody was. It's blown my tiny little mind, and I'm just going to talk about it. I want to talk about what I think, what I saw from the gameplay, just little bits like that with you. I'll link in with the big reveal into the description below so you can watch it yourself. It's about 17 minutes long. I'm going to go through it all because the concept, the premise, and what they've done here is absolutely amazing. So without any further ado, and all the bullshit to one side, follow me down the rabbit hole. Let's roll. First things first, I want to get something out of the way. I am easily excited by games. I love games. Gaming is something I've done for over 3 decades. So when it comes to hype trains and stuff, I'm normally one driving the fecking train. But Watch Dogs has burned me not once, but twice. As I said earlier, the first one was meh, the second one was fucking boring. And I thought that'd be it, that was the franchise dead. So the third one came along, and as I said, I watched the trailer and I was like, man, okay, I don't understand. What do you mean I can be anyone? That makes no sense. So then I watched the full reveal, and it starts off with this geezer walking around London, and he's just scanning random NPCs. I thought, why is he scanning? Why on earth is there skills coming up for random NPCs? Or maybe it's just he's looking for the NPC, the playable NPC that you're going to play, which is not an NPC. You know what I mean? The playable character. He's looking for the playable character that you're going to choose, and that's what it did. It found a person with the right set of skills he's looking for. Turns out he gets into trouble and then goes to save him. Then, obviously, shit hits the fan, he dies, and then it moves on to the next character. He chooses an old lady, he's like, well, she obviously must be part of the gang. Now at that point, I thought it was pretty much resistance by numbers. So you've got a band of resistance that you've put together, like a DedSec in Watch Dogs 2, and I thought, here we go again, it's going to be the same thing. But this time, obviously, there was more playable characters, and I thought, alright, well, this is more playable characters, and there's another thing as well. The world seemed a lot more alive, it seemed a lot more engaging, a lot more interactive, if that makes sense. And it almost had like a Snatch, Strike, Lock, Stock feel to it. There was an AI called Bagley, which was quite jokey. It's like having a more charismatic ghost from Destiny in your pocket. So I'm watching this and thinking to myself, well, alright, even if it is the same sort of premises as Watch Dogs 2, at least it's a bit more interactive and a bit more joke, a bit more light-hearted. And I thought, well, alright, I can live with that, that's pretty cool, alright, fair enough. But then the game carries on a bit. Super Nanny does a thing with this amazing little spider bot, stroke face hooker, stroke gun, stroke all sorts. And then it moves to another character, which is like this John Wick woman who can pretty much kick anybody's ass, where she sneaks into this building to try and save the guy that Ian, I know this is a bit hard to follow, but the first character you played, singled out as the person with the right skills, went to go save this guy from this group. And she infiltrates the base, she goes and saves him, and takes him to a pub. Now this is when my mind started to blow, because they started having this conversation, oh, we could have died, but I'm thinking, yeah, get on with it. Then this Jimmy says something, oh, by the way, what happened to the guy that saved me? And this John Wick woman, I'm going to call her Joanne Wick. So Joanne Wick looked round and goes, he didn't make it. And at that point, my tiny mind went, If you don't understand that because you can't see me, I did the whole thing on my head like, pew, you get what I mean? My mind blow. Because the first question that came to my mind was, hold on a minute, if I'm playing that character, Ian, the first one, and I wasn't skilled enough to get him out of that situation and I died, that means one of two things. Either the game is reacting to me getting this character killed, or there was no way on earth I could have got that character out of that situation. He was meant to die, and that's how the story's carrying on. If it's the latter, I've seen that a million times before. We've all played games where you've got a character it's a no-win situation. But if it's the former, where the game is actively responding to your actions, so if you've got a character, call him Ian, and you get him killed, if the story then takes a swerve because you've had that person killed, wow, that was the first part that made me go, ooh, that's different, that's groundbreaking, this is something I've been waiting to see from E3, something that is truly new. But then I kept thinking about this, why was he scanning everybody else? So then obviously this Jimmy who you've saved decides to join DedSec, and he walks out the door and Bagley's telling him that you can choose anybody you want to come into your group. And I'm thinking, hey, how does that work? So by the end of this gameplay reveal, I had more questions than answers. And that's when Ubisoft Toronto's Clint Hocking comes out on the stage to talk about the game, and I thought, right, this is where he's going to tell me what's going on, because at this moment I've got an inkling that you could play any NPC that you see. If you see a person picking flowers, you can scan them to see if they've got any skills, and if they've got skills, you can play them. It couldn't possibly be that. The coding behind that, the skill to make that kind of game is immense. It's epic proportions, so it can't be that, because that's not Ubisoft's wheelhouse. It's not their ballpark. Then he starts talking, and I'm listening, and he says it. He confirms what I thought. You can go around at any point and recruit anybody. Anybody you see walking around, any NPC, you can recruit them to DedSec. Whether they say yes or no or not, I don't know. Now, there could be implications. They might dob you in for trying to go and get them to join DedSec. They might... The possibilities are infinite at this thought. Now, this is where my jellies started getting tingly, and the train started going choo choo, because I'm driving that hype train at this point, because all of a sudden I started imagining me playing this game and getting a group of old grannies together to take on the world, like Dad's Army, but a female version of it, because that would be hilarious. But here's another thing: if that's right, imagine the amount of playability this game is going to have, because even if you can complete the game, wipe out everything and get the platinum, you can restart that game, because every playthrough is going to be different, because your squad's always going to be different. You could have the Little Rascals band together to take on the world. You could have anything you want. You could have a group of MI5 agents. You could have anybody you want to take on any situation. That is mind-blowing. Now, I wanted to ask you, the reason why I've done this video, and I'm going to wrap it up now because we're approaching the 10 minutes. I don't like doing videos over 10 minutes. Is it me that thinks that is an astounding accomplishment, assuming that they have actually managed to pull it off in the way they're saying it's going to be pulled off? That just blows my mind. And if they manage to pull it off in the way they are claiming, that is Game of the Year material. I'm telling you now, if they manage to pull it off, if you can choose any NPC that you see walking around eating a burger on the high street, you can pick that bastard to do whatever you want. That is game changing. And it excites the shit out of me. But what about you? have a watch. I'll link it in the description below. Have a watch. You tell me if have I got this right? Have I misunderstood what they've said here? If I have, get in the comment section and tell me what you think. Are you excited for this? Does this premise excite you as much as it excites me? Get in the comment section and let me know. Right, well, I'm going to wrap up the video now. I'm going to get to the end. Listen, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. So obviously I'm watching E3, and if I see something E3, I'm going to talk about it. So for really interesting stuff on E3, not the boring shit, I'm not going to cover everything, but the really interesting stuff, keep an eye on my channel. And you're only going to do that with the subscribe button and hit that notification bell. If you've enjoyed this video and you believe that gaming will be great once again, hit that thumbs up. That's all from me, Mr. B. Thank you for watching. Ta-ta for now.